What is up, bros and broettes? I am Inkslasher, and today we are playing some Infinite Warfare on Rust. No, you didn't hear me incorrectly. We are playing on Rust, or kind of Rust. It's called Access, and it is one of the new multiplayer maps in Infinite Warfare. Yes, if you guys didn't already know, I actually got flown out to LA to go to Infinity Ward to play the new DLC 2 maps a little bit early and give you guys some footage. And let me tell you, I like this map pack better than I like the first map pack. I really enjoyed playing all of these maps, but today we are talking about Rust. I'm just going to be calling it Rust the whole day, even though the map's actually called Access, simply because I loved Rust back in Modern Warfare 2, and I'm really going to be comparing it a lot to that map today. So what we're going to be looking at here first, as you can see on screen, is just a visual comparison between the two maps itself. What it looked like then and what it looks like now, and as you can obviously tell, it is a very different. So aesthetic-wise, this map takes place on the top of a penthouse of a very rich man, as you're going to see throughout this map. And it's a really cool aesthetically looking map. I think they did a really good job with that. Now, the question that everyone is going to ask, and we're going to get into a little bit more of detail about this a little bit later, but does this map play like Rust? And the immediate answer is yes, kind of. And what I mean by kind of is, yes, it still feels and plays like a super tiny map, but there's absolutely some differences. And when I talked to the developers, they said that they needed to do that because with jetpacks in the game, you can't just take Rust and put it into the game. Reason being, just think about this for a second. If you took Rust from Modern Warfare 2 and put it in Infinite Warfare, you could literally just double jump and shoot across to the other side of the map just with having jetpacks. So it is slightly bigger than the original Rust. There's a couple of added little rooms here or there, but generally, once you get used to the map, you're going to realize, oh shit, I can play this map the exact same way I played Rust back in the day. The only difference is you have a jetpack. So the first thing I want to point out about this map is if you get any airborne score streaks, you will absolutely dominate. As soon as your team gets any airborne score streaks, all of a sudden you have a massive advantage. And I believe I got a Thor on this map, and it just destroyed the enemy team. It's an awesome score streak on this map, and I don't normally say that about the Thor at all, so that's kind of impressive. So the other thing I found with this map is just like Rust in Modern Warfare 2, the spawns are very predictable. Now, I'm not sure whether they use the same algorithm that they had for Modern Warfare 2, or they use the Infinite Warfare algorithm for this map, but they are definitely extremely predictable, to the point where if you realize where the enemy team is spawning, you can keep them spawn trapped in like the same 1 or 2 spawns every single time. It happened to me a couple times. I did it to a couple other people a couple times. The spawns are very predictable, and I'm not sure if people are actually going to like that or not. However, you got to remember, that's the exact way it was back in Modern Warfare 2 on Rust, so you kind of have to expect more of the same thing if you're getting the same map. Now let's talk about the two main things that I found different in this map compared to Rust. The first one, I don't know if I'm a big fan of or not, and that's the one pipe on the side of the map. So back on Rust, there was this one pipe you could run on top of. In this game, you can actually go inside the pipe as well. And I'm not sure how useful it is. I'm not sure whether I like it or not. The important part is knowing it's there, though. The other area is the A flag. So the A flag on this new Rust map is actually inside a building. In fact, it's inside a pretty tall tower. Now, you can't get on top of that tower or climb the tower or anything like that. However, you do have some cover when taking A on this map. And for some reason, to me, that actually seemed to work. Not to mention that A spawn is a very frequent spawn point, to the point where if you're going to be spawn trapping people, that would be the building I suggest spawn trapping at, because it's a really small building and there's a lot of spawns in and around it. And finally, in my opinion, the most important part about this map is the very middle of it. So Rust was basically a desert area with this weird looking tower structure in the middle. That's basically what Rust was. So on the new map, Access, it was obviously very important that they do that right, and I think they actually pulled it off pretty damn well. First of all, if you're up top on top of that building, you're pretty well exposed. In fact, I found myself killing people up there more than they were killing me from up there. However, the area underneath that tower is the area where I found myself doing very well. The reason being is if you navigate that under area of that building very well, you can kind of transition between looking at different spawns. And if you're realizing where the enemies are spawning, which like I said is very easy on this map, you're able to pick up kills very quickly and efficiently while staying within cover. So navigating through the middle of the map, which is something I don't normally suggest in any Call of Duty game, actually was used to my advantage on this map, which almost never happens, which was kind of an interesting different flow for me when playing a Call of Duty map. So I'm really interested more than anything with this map to hear what you guys think, because I've heard both sides of it. I've heard people freaking out because they finally get to play Rust again. This is definitely a map people have wanted to be remade for really long time. Pretty much as long as I can remember them making remake maps, people wanted this one to be remade. So that's pretty exciting. So what are my thoughts on the map? So when I first saw the map, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know if Rust with changes is what I wanted, or I just wanted a complete one-to-one remake of Rust itself. But then actually getting my hands on and playing the map, I realized that the changes that they made were absolutely necessary for the game style. And what I mean by that is because there's advanced movements in Infinite Warfare, stuff needed to be added and changed to make the map actually play properly. And it 100% does. The map works. And I'm going to go as far as saying this is probably, I won't say top 5 favorite maps, I'll say top 7 favorite maps in Infinite Warfare. And that's actually saying a lot because I think the map design in Infinite Warfare is actually pretty well done. But more than anything, I'm interested in what you guys have to say. So from watching the gameplay today, from looking at the map, getting a more inside view of it, what do you think? Do you think you're going to like it? Do you think you're going to hate it? Are you absolutely stoked to get your hands on it? I personally really think most of you are going to really enjoy this map. I think it's pretty much the perfect size for the game. And let me tell you, when you get score streaks on this thing, they just go off. So, like I said, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm actually allowed to show you a little bit more gameplay, so I'll let the gameplay run until I have to end it. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, it'd be fantastic if you'd hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, you can always hit that subscribe button. I upload new Call of Duty videos every single day of the week, and throughout this whole week, we got lots of DLC 2 gameplay coming, and I'm really excited to show you some of these maps, because let me tell you, this map pack is really good in my opinion. But guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the gameplay. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and stay tuned through the rest of the week for all the rest of the DLC 2 gameplay I have coming for you guys. But thanks for watching, hope you enjoy, and until next time, peace out.
Location. Great job, team. We're in control. UAV on standby. Check your data. New hardpoint location set. We lost the zone. Team, we control the zone. Enemy UAV. Trinity rocket prep for launch. Soldier, get ready to move to the next location. Check your data. New hardpoint location. Great job, team. We're in control. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
Giant wood statue.
Active vulture